What happens when Harley-Davidson rewrites the rules of American touring? When it decides to throw every ounce of muscle, technology, and craftsmanship into a machine that isn't just built for the road, but made to own it. You get the 2026 CVO Street Glide. And no, this isn't just a motorcycle. This is what happens when legacy meets evolution. When chrome meets cutting edge. When nostalgia gets turbocharged with tech. The CVO Street Glide is more than a bike, it's a statement. And once you hear the thunder, once you feel the rumble, there's no turning back. That sound you're hearing in your chest right now, that's not music. That's Milwaukee steel breathing fire. The moment you see it, it demands silence. No distractions, no questions. Just awe. That shark-nose fairing, completely redesigned, sculpted like it came from a wind tunnel but carved with soul. The paint, custom, hand-laid, gleaming like liquid metal under studio white LED light. You're not looking at a motorcycle, you're staring down a piece of American art rolling on 19-inch front wheels, wide stance, and presence that makes everything else on the highway feel invisible. Harley didn't hold back here. Not on materials, not on sound, not on heritage, and definitely not on power. Under the tank, this beast roars with the Milwaukee 8 VVT 121 engine, Harley's most powerful V-twin ever placed in a factory bagger. We're talking about 139 feet lbs of torque and 115 horsepower tuned with variable valve timing to hit like a hammer and glide like a whisper. It's not just about raw grunt. It's about smooth, usable power from idle to redline. Want to rip past semis on the interstate without dropping a gear? Done. Want to cruise through twisties with torque on tap? Done. The new engine breathes better, runs cooler, and responds like no Harley before it. It's performance with a suit on. And it doesn't apologize for being brutal. But Harley didn't just build this for the straightaways. This is a touring monster. Fully reworked suspension with Showa dual bending valve front forks and an emulsion rear shock system, adjustable preload right at your fingertips. Glide is not just a name, it's the experience. Every bump, every crack in the pavement, soaked up. The highway becomes your playground. You want control. You've got Brembo Reflex linked brakes with cornering abs, plus Harley's latest rider safety enhancements. That means you're not just powerful. You're planted, confident, commanding, a king on a throne, moving through the world on your own terms. Inside the fairing, that's where Harley decided to go from classic to futuristic. The new Skyline OS runs on a massive 12.3-inch TFT display. Full touch, fully customizable. Navigation, audio, ride modes, bike diagnostics, everything you need is right there. And the speakers, Rockford Fosgate, not just loud, clean, clear, studio grade. Pump your playlist through it and you'll forget you're on a bike. And when you roll into a small town and twist that throttle while the soundtrack blasts, people turn, people stare, people remember. The lighting, LED everything. Signature lighting with adaptive cornering headlamps that look where you're going, even when you don't. That's Harley saying, we see the future, and we're lighting the way. Turn signals, integrated and sleek. The whole bike is cleaner, tighter, and more aggressive than ever. The lines, aerodynamically sculpted. Even the windscreen is tuned to reduce buffeting without killing the style. You're not just cutting air. You're carving it with a blade wrapped in chrome. Let's talk about comfort. Because what good is a long-haul legend if you can't ride it coast to coast without a second thought? New seat materials, new padding, heated grips, full connectivity with Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and every bit of it wrapped in a fit and finish that feels like it belongs in a luxury car showroom. This isn't just about looking good parked in front of a cafe, it's about feeling good after 800 miles and still wanting more. Every stitch, every lever, every gauge screams premium. You're not sitting on a machine.